This happened about 3 years ago, right around when the US was starting to feel normal again after COVID. I was living in Long Island, New York, and I'll never forget the night I saw the man. Not because of what he did, but because of how he watched. For those unfamiliar with Long Island, there's a huge railroad that connects towns all the way to New York City. When I took a job opportunity in the city as an engineer, I found myself on that train every day. I'd get on around 6 a.m., and sometimes I wouldn't get home till 11 at night. It didn't take long to recognize the same faces, people commuting in and out of the city for work. After a few weeks, it was almost like a routine. Same train, same people, same quiet, tired energy. Until one night, everything changed. It was late, winter, maybe 10 or 11 p.m. I caught the train just in time, but like always, there weren't any seats left. So I stood near the doors. There were two guys about my age chatting beside me. And then there was him, the man. He looked to be in his late 50s, heavy-set, balding, white. He wore a wrinkled Hawaiian shirt, unbuttoned at the top, chest hair sticking out, khakis, a belt, and a yellowing business keycard clipped to his pocket. At first I thought nothing of him, but then I saw his eyes. They were off, sunk into his face, downturned, tired, sad. His mouth drooped into a constant pout, like he was mourning something. And every time those two guys made a joke, he would laugh, but not just laugh. He'd laugh loud, too loud, like he was trying to be part of a conversation that wasn't his. I didn't say anything, didn't move, just watched. Something about him just felt wrong, but I stayed where I was. It was the first car, closest to my stop. And I just wanted to get home. I figured, whatever, he'll get off before me. But when the two guys next to me got off at their stop, he followed behind them, then stopped. He turned and locked eyes with me. And in that instant, something changed. His eyes, once sad, suddenly lit up like a child on Christmas, pure joy. And then he just froze, didn't move, didn't get off the train, just stared, with that horrible wide-eyed smile. That's when I knew. He wasn't getting off until I did. A few stops later, it was my turn. I stepped off the train, and no surprise, he did too. I walked at a normal pace, not fast, not slow, didn't want to tip him off. But when I glanced over my shoulder, he was matching my pace, step for step, same distance, but his walk looked wrong, like every movement hurt. There weren't any stores open, no people nearby, just me, him, and a long empty street. As I neared my house, I remembered the hill that led up to my block. It was steep, and he looked tired, sluggish, so I made a move. When I reached the bottom of the hill, I ran, full speed. Didn't stop until I reached my backyard. Vaulted the fence. Didn't go to the front door. He might have seen. My back door was locked, sliding glass, couldn't open it from outside, so I hid, in the bushes, in the dark. I tried to stay completely still, not even breathing too hard. And then I saw him. He reached the top of the hill, moving easier now, looking around, searching. Under the streetlight I saw his face, and his eyes, no longer joyful, no longer sad, now rage, pure quiet rage. He paced up and down my street, then turned back and walked down the hill. I waited there, in silence, until I was sure he was gone. The next day, I called out of work, filed a report with the police. I never took that same route again. From then on, I transferred between 3 trains before reaching the city, just in case he was still out there. I never saw him again. This is the first time I've retold this story since it happened, and honestly, every time I think about it, I'm reminded of something important. You never know who is out there, or what they're really thinking, behind their eyes. Stay safe, and thank you for listening. Drop a comment if you've ever had someone follow you, and you just knew something wasn't right. Until next time, watch your surroundings, and trust your gut.